Hello, everybody. We are on week 2 of our tapping with the September Healthy Habits Club. So I'm just going to put this in here quickly, but I pulled a card for this session before I started. Coming into tapping into self-worth, this was a big theme for a lot of you this month, and it's a big theme in general. It's something that comes up over and over and over again. And I pulled this beautiful card. It's Star Mother, and it's all about how can you mother yourself? What do you need to do to believe in yourself, to love yourself, to know your true beauty of your being, and like all of the things. It's just like the cards never lie, like I love it. I'll put the little definition of this in the group after. But yeah, we are going to tap into creating self-worth and knowing what that even means. A lot of the times we don't even, like, what is self-worth? Coming into being aware of that and knowing that, and just understanding it so that we can feel worthy. So self-worth ultimately is your ability to navigate consistency toward your highest self and highest level of wellness. Okay. When we're in a deficiency of self-worth, we're in self-sabotage. And we can be doing tons of things to self-sabotage every single day, whether that's avoiding doing our emotional well-being practices, whether that's avoiding moving our bodies, avoiding taking time, avoiding nourishing our bodies well. There's so many ways that we can self-sabotage. So just coming into awareness around these things, knowing that self-worth is defined by you. It is literally self in the title. Self-worth. No scale, no number, no other human being, no amount of friends, no number in your bank account can determine or will give you that feeling of self-worth. None of that can do it. The power is within you. So we're going to tap into this. So I'm going to invite you to close your eyes. Roll your shoulders up and back. Really allowing your heart space to expand here, your heart chakra, all of this in here, allowing this to come open. And as we sit here and get grounded, I'm going to invite you to tap on the side of your hand. So you're going to tap right where your finger, your nail bed meets your finger here. And you're just going to go back and forth on all your fingers as we sit here with eyes closed, okay? So I want you to take a minute to come into your body. And I want you to take a minute to come into reflection of who you are. Who are you? Who do you want to be? What do you need to let go of to create this for yourself? What limiting beliefs are holding you back? What ways are you self-sabotaging your self-worth? What is the feeling you want to create inside about who you are? What does it feel like for you to feel worthy? We're going to do a minute of a visualization here. I want you to take a minute to visualize who you are in this moment. Who do you see standing in front of you? Do you see somebody with a bunch of flaws? Somebody who's not smart enough, not pretty enough, not fit enough? Do you see somebody who doesn't feel worthy of her own love, let alone love of others? What feelings and emotions are coming up for you as you look at this reflection of yourself? Do you feel sad? Do you feel angry? Do you feel frustrated? Maybe you feel unsure. I want you to take a minute to go a little bit deeper. I want you to visualize a younger version of yourself within that version that's staring back at you. How does that little person feel inside? Do they feel unseen, unheard? Do they feel shy or scared? What's coming up inside that little person that's still within you? I want you to notice if any of those feelings are valid for how you're feeling today. I want you to notice if any of those feelings are still just as energetically charged as they were back then. I want you to notice what stories are being told to that little human. You're not good enough. You're not pretty enough. You're not smart enough. You'll never make it. You can't do it. And then I want you to take a moment to look back at the current version of yourself. What stories are you telling yourself to this day? I'm not good enough. I'm not pretty enough. I'm not smart enough. I'll never make it. It's not going to happen for me. I want you to start to notice how all of these feelings, emotions, narratives, limiting beliefs are so intertwined. I want you to notice how long you have been carrying this around for. I want you to start to notice how energetically charged it is. And I just want you to bring awareness to this now. I want you to give yourself the opportunity to validate your feelings, to acknowledge what the little you and the current you are feeling. I want you to acknowledge that those feelings are valid. And I also want you to acknowledge that we no longer have to carry them. That we no longer have to hold on to them, have to believe them, have to keep them on repeat, not for one day longer. And I invite you to check in with yourself right now on those emotions that you're feeling. And see on a scale of 1 to 10 how energetically charged they are. 1 being low, 10 being high. You've got high feelings around this. And you can keep your eyes closed as we continue on this session, but we're going to start tapping on the side of the hand. And say, even though in the past I have had some pretty big emotions and some pretty big feelings around my self-worth, I love and accept myself anyway. I've been telling myself some stories that have left me feeling unworthy for far too long. There's been thoughts, feelings, and emotions that have been told to me that have left me feeling not good enough, not pretty enough, not smart enough, and not capable. But I love and accept myself anyway. And I am taking the time here and now to bring this to the surface so that I can start to let it go. Move to the top of the head. I haven't felt worthy. Eyebrow point. I've been carrying around, side of the eye, some pretty big limiting beliefs. Under the eyes, the stories and the narratives. Under the nose that tell me I'm not good enough. Under the mouth, tell me I'm not pretty enough. Collarbone point, tell me I'm not the right size. Under the arms, tell me I'm not capable. Under the chest, these limiting beliefs have been weighing me down. Tapping the wrist, they have been holding me back in so many ways. Top of the head, when I take a minute to connect with my inner child. Eyebrow point, that young, innocent version of myself. Side of the eye, I see I'm still holding on to some of those feelings. Under the eyes, some of those emotions. Under the nose, that were passed on to me for no just reason. Under the mouth, I am worthy. Collarbone point, but there's been these standards put out towards me. Under the arms, from other people. Under the chest, from the media. Tapping the wrists that have told me I'm not good enough. Top of the head that have told me I'm not worthy. Eyebrow point that have told me what I want to create in this life. Side of the eye is never going to happen for me. Under the eyes, and it's exhausting. Under the nose, it's frustrating. Under the mouth, it makes me feel really sad. Collarbone point, because I've believed this for so long. Under the arms, I've felt this way for so long. Under the chest, I don't know how to think any other way when it comes to my worth. Tapping the wrists, it's all I've known for so long. Top of the head, when I think about letting this go, Eyebrow point. When I think about changing the narrative, side of the eye, it seems almost impossible. Good job. Close your eyes and take a nice deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. Starting to feel in your body how it feels to validate the fact that you've been carrying this for a long time, that this was most likely something projected onto you, that your worth and your soul's connection to yourself is so much more than the silly stories we've been told, the belittling, limiting beliefs that we have thought to believe are true, which are not. To take the time to come in to recognize that we don't have to carry this anymore. We don't have to live in this small space. We don't have to self-sabotage for 1 second longer. We ourselves hold the key to unlocking this, to breaking this, to creating something new. I'm going to tap on the side of the hand again. And say, it's becoming more clear to me now all the little ways that I've been compromising my self-worth. All the little ways that I have been keeping myself held back, keeping myself the star of this story, and keeping myself on repeat when it comes to these silly limiting beliefs. I'm ready to acknowledge the ways I've been doing this now so that I can release them, stop doing them, and create something different in my life. And I love and accept myself always. Let's move to the top of the head. I've been so over concerned, eyebrow point, by perfectionism. Side of the eye, if it's not done perfect, under the eyes, I feel unworthy. Under the nose, I have been constantly overworking. Under the mouth, working from one thing to the next. Collarbone point, working in excess to feel valued. Under the arms, working to receive proof of worth through finance. Under the chest, through praise. Tapping through the wrists, maybe through awards. Top of the head, I have been keeping myself busy. Eyebrow point, over scheduling. Side of the eye, keeping myself crazy busy. Under the eyes is a way I make myself feel important. Under the nose, I'm guilty of comparison. Under the mouth, comparing myself to others constantly. Collarbone point, people in my life. Under the arms, and people on social media. Under the chest, which ends up making me feel inferior. Tapping the wrists, and I am a self-proclaimed people pleaser. Top of the head, I prioritize other people's opinions. Eyebrow point above my own. Side of the eye, and I compromise my values and my needs. Under the eyes, to meet those of others. Under the nose, I feel less than. Under the mouth, when people are angry or disappointed at me. collarbone point, all of these ways I have been sabotaging my self-worth. Under the arms, all of the ways I have been doing things for so long. Under the chest to keep me in this state of being small. Tapping the wrist to keep me from realizing my true potential. Top of the head, and from realizing who I can become. Eyebrow point, and what I am worthy of creating. Okay, you guys, so take another deep breath in. I want you to tap, close your eyes and tap your finger points again. I want you to come back to that version of your current self standing in front of you. And I want you to think about the things we just tapped on. The perfectionism, the overworking, the busyness and comparison, all the ways you people please. I want you to take a good look at her. Is she tired? Is she exhausted? Is she feeling completely drained? I want you to take a minute and I want you to ask her what she needs. What does she need to feel better? What does she need to feel good? What does she need to feel worthy? I want you to sit here for a minute, tapping the sides of your fingers, and just ask. Maybe she needs time. Maybe she needs rest or some help. Maybe she needs to cut back on the schedule. Maybe she needs to take at who she's comparing herself to. Scale back on social media or unfollow the people that don't make her feel good. Maybe she just needs time to be with you and figure it all out. Once you've realized and once she's told you what it is she needs, I want you to hold that in your mind's eye at the forefront of your memory. When you're ready, we're going to start tapping on the side of the hand again. And say, just because I've neglected my self-worth and I have self-sabotaged for quite some time, that's okay. I love and accept myself. Just because I've been unsure on how to navigate my feelings of worthiness, I'm starting to feel a little better because it's becoming a little more clear. And I love and accept myself. And even though this is hard for me and this work isn't easy, I'm ready to dig in. I'm ready to forgive myself. And I'm ready to get serious about committing to creating some healthy habits for my self-worth. And I'm letting all the old stuff go. There's no room for that here anymore. And I love and accept myself always. So the top of the head, I'm ready to get to work. Eyebrow point, I'm ready to change the stories and the narratives. Side of the eye, I'm ready to listen to myself. Under the eyes, I'm ready to listen to what I need. To what that beautiful person standing in front of me, under the mouth, just told me she needed. Collarbone point, I'm ready to listen. Under the arms, I'm seeing the connection of emotions. Under the chest and patterns. Tapping the wrists that I've been holding and creating for a long time. Top of the head, and I'm ready to start changing it. Eyebrow point, I'm ready to write a new narrative. Side of the eye, to create new beliefs in myself. Under the eye, to allow myself to feel these emotions. Under the nose, work through them and process. Under the mouth, so I can let them go. Collarbone point, I'm ready to dig into what I need. Under the arms, is it time? Is it space? Under the chest, is it help? Tapping the wrist, I'm ready to start pleasing myself. Top of the head, and I am definitely going to clean out eyebrow point all the people I compare myself to. Side of the eye, because I am stepping up. Under the eyes, I'm raising my vibration. Under the nose, I am doing the work. Under the mouth, I am creating a beautiful life. Collarbone point, I am powerful. Under the arms, I am creative. Under the chest, I am capable. Tapping the wrists, I am strong. Top of the head, I am limitless. Eyebrow point, I am the creator of my worthiness. Side of the eye, and I am ready to create. Under the eyes, I am ready to believe. Under the nose, I am ready to love. Under the mouth, I am ready to see my own beauty. Collarbone point, I am discovering my worth. Under the arms, I am seeing my own potential. Under the chest, I'm creating a life I love. Tapping the wrists, I am building a life I am worthy of having. I want you to take another deep breath in. Before we stop, we're just going to go back to the finger tap for a minute. And we're just going to go back to looking at that beautiful woman standing in front of you. And we're going to look a little deeper at that beautiful little girl who's standing inside of her. And we're going to tell that beautiful little girl that she is worthy. That she is beautiful. That she is capable. That she is strong and powerful and limitless. And we're going to thank that little girl for telling us how she feels. And we're going to tell her that it's safe now and that we love her so much. And we're going to come back to that beautiful woman who's standing in front of you. We're going to tell her the same things. You are beautiful. You are capable. You are strong. You are resilient. And you are limitless. We're going to thank her for all she has done for us. And we're going to tell her that we love her. And I just want you to feel in your body now on a scale of 1 to 10. How energetically charged are you feeling as your body relaxed? Knowing that you have been seen and heard. Knowing that the power is within you. Knowing that you are capable of creating change. Knowing that you are worthy. Deep breath in and out. And so it is. Good job. I hope you feel beautiful. I hope you know you are worthy. And I hope this helps you shift into becoming the limitless, beautiful, perfect, worthy woman you are. Love you. Have the best day.